We're touching bases on soccer, and we're touching bases on hockey. Let's start first of all, hockey. That flag on the left is the flag of Russia. The International Ice Hockey Federation, which is all powerful and encompasses all global hockey, has expelled Russia and Belarus for the 2023 and 2024 World Cup Hockey Championships and the World Junior Hockey Championships. This is where the elite of the globe play against each other in the World Championships. This is where all the young prospects play in a phenomenal international tournament. Russia and Belarus, because of what happened in Ukraine, have been forcibly removed. So it's happened in hockey, and we talked about a couple weeks ago whether it was going to happen in the Paris Olympics. The IOC is going to meet Tuesday in Lausanne, Switzerland, to talk specifically about the 40 countries, including the U.S., that have now signed a letter with Ukraine asking the IOC to expel all Russian athletes from the 2024 Olympics. IOC's response is, how can I penalize these innocent players just because their passport has a Russian stamp on it? So that bears watching, but hockey has done it. They've taken them out completely from the World Championships and the World Juniors. Soccer. Team USA getting ready to begin competition heading towards the Gold Cup, which is the first of the massive tournaments that leads us towards 2026 in the World Cup of Soccer. There's been no solution to the Gregg Berhalter coaching situation. However, Gio Reyna, Ricardo Pepi, Alejandro Zendejas, three of the future stars maybe of Team USA are with the U.S. squad, will compete in the friendlies as they get ready to play Grenada, as they get ready to go towards the Gold Cup tournament, which is really, really important. So they got their guys back. They seemingly have settled the problem within the room between what Reyna said, what Reyna did at the World Cup, how Reyna's family's acted. They've evidently set that aside. And where is Berhalter? Well, he's not coaching Team USA. Get this. You got a pencil? Connect the dots here on this one. Get this. Berhalter is in England. Hot rumor is somebody in the English Premier League looking for a coach manager might hire Gregg Berhalter.
Wow.
Crystal Palace just fired their coach. There was another opening a couple of weeks ago. Does Berhalter wind up going to the English Premier League and just look back and say, I did the best I could at Team USA and I was put in a very bad place by the Reyna family. I'm not coming back. Keep an eye on that storyline too. Reaction to hockey, reaction to soccer.
Well, I mean, the hockey thing, we've talked about it before, with the Olympics and penalizing the players or penalizing the nation. I mean, if you often say, if you were king, I mean, you are the franchise. What would you do? Would you ban the nation? Would you let them come under a generic flag? What would you do?
I'd make them come under a generic flag. I just don't think you can penalize the players for what the leader of the country is doing behind the Iron Curtain Soviet Union wall that they built again. I just don't think you can punish the athlete. I think it's really, really unfair. I felt horrible back in the day in the Jimmy Carter era. Was it 1980 that our guys did not go to Moscow? These athletes, these Americans, had trained for 4 years to be the ultimate in their sport, to represent their flag, and not allowed to participate. So I wouldn't do that. And if Berhalter left, all we can say is thank you, because I think he did a tremendous job. And if I were coach, I'd have a hard time being in the room with Gio Reyna after what his family did. But then maybe if you're a big enough man, you can set that aside because you're playing for the flag. Time will tell where this road travels takes Berhalter and whether this rumor that he might wind up in the English Premier League is true. Okay, those are